Hello, loves. Happy Saturday. I am right now on the border of Ohio, Michigan, about 4 hours from where I'm planting roots for the summer. I want to come on here and use my voice. I feel like my journey is more than just about, finding my own way for my soul, but about helping another that may need support on, coming to a place of alignment within, hearing God's voice within you, taking the steps to change your life. It's still an everyday process. I mean, my life hasn't been an easy route, but whose is? And I believe that every experience, if we choose to see it that way, molds us and shapes us into our highest self. I didn't just make these decisions overnight to leave a city I've lived in 13 years, leave my job, leave a relationship that wasn't mutually supportive, and sell the house. It's stuff that I had to go inward and really, really get clear on what my heart's calling and the best way to honor myself. So this YouTube channel is kind of about, building a new foundation that honors yourself, and in that space you can attract what's really meant for you in the long run. I've been on the road 9 days now, and I'm at this campground for the next few days, and then I'll be heading up to the property that I'm staying at, or the land that I'm staying at, for the summer. And my life's still in limbo. I mean, I'm hoping that this is the time I can really get clear with myself, even clearer where I'm not clocking into a job, so to see what I can create and just share my experience with you, that it's never too late to start doing what feels good for your heart and soul, and make that action, take that action that is heart-based, and create supportive stories that go along your journey. And any limiting beliefs, divorce them, let them go. And if you're having a hard day, just sit with that, sit with that emotion, feel into it. You can later on reflect on where it's coming from. It's usually far beyond the experience that you're having. And to really clear out the noise from outside of yourself and really come into terms with what feels good for you. I know from experience, my own experience, the hyper independence I felt in Vegas and achieving everything I wanted financially. I'm a pretty simple person, but getting the dream home, had a relationship that looked really good on the surface, but none of that stuff means anything unless your core needs within yourself are met and you find peace within your being. So whatever that means for you. For me, it was a lot of deep energy work, working with a holistic practitioner, doing breath exercises, reading, going out in nature. And then I started having the courage to let certain things go that weren't in alignment with my inner self. And that pretty much meant restructuring my whole foundation again. But as I kept trusting myself, as I was leaning into God, the universe, whatever source outside of yourself you want to call it, it's a bigger, higher power that's guiding you, and that's in your system already. That's the innate intelligence within you. And once you connect with that, you will start feeling into the path and take action based on that. It's kind of dancing through life and like the waves of the ocean, and listening to the rhythm, and when it says move, move, and when it says stay, stay, and you just kind of go with that, and you kind of have a plan. But if it doesn't work out that way, you set yourself up and you trust God's will. And this is just a space for you guys to come to not lose hope and to start taking direction in your life. I have realized that your state of being has everything to do with your experience. Some call it a vibration, some call it a state, but your internal feeling has everything to do with what you're attracting on the outside. And like the last 2 days, I've been going through a little bit more emotional stuff, so my body's recalibrating. I'm giving it time to recalibrate, because I take in a lot of my environments, a lot of the people around me, and just being in nature here really makes you sit with yourself. And I've done a lot of this work before, but with the outside noise, the distraction, the busyness. And then I would take that time in my house. But now it's like there's nowhere to clock into, there's nowhere to be. It's just really sitting with yourself and finding what that piece is and what those discomfort triggers are and working through them. And this is just a safe space on here for you to see me experiencing this whole new life, and for you not to lose the courage to follow your own bliss, follow whatever that means for you. And I hope that I can be helpful on your journey as you're helpful on mine. And I will continue sharing on here. All right. And I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend, and all the love is within you. Thank you.